Well, another day, another Mario Galaxy movie trailer. I gotta say, the way that Nintendo's kinda doing these, Mario movie directs, they're not really directs, they're more so just like, hey, we're gonna drop the next trailer for this movie at 9 a.m. on this day. So, get ready for that, gamers. I will say, there is currently about 3 feet of snow outside my house right now because, today is the day of a very historic snowstorm. Well, I don't know if it's historic. That has nothing to do with the trailer, it's just what's going on in my life right now. What I will say is I did get a terrible sleep last night, so I'm about 6 hours late for the party. So I have absolutely no clue or inclination at all what is going to be in this trailer. Pay no attention to the bottom right of the screen. I haven't seen a single thing about this trailer. I don't know at all what is gonna be in this thing. So, yeah, completely 100% spoiler free. Yep, Nintendo Direct, Mario Galaxy movie, because I've kind of just made these videos into a format, and at this point I just gotta stick with it.
We released the first trailer last November, which was well received by many people from around the world.
Yeah, I still don't really know what's happening in the movie, but I guess that's what today is going to be here for.
All right then. This time, let's press the start button right away.
Yeah, okay. They're just not wasting any time. Let's just get straight into it. Oh yeah, back to the Mad Maxing. Seriously, what does this plotline have to do with Mario Galaxy? Why in God's name are they going to Toad's Arena?
Oh, you're here.
Now, where's the troubled pipe?
What is happening? Oh my god, is that the Moai head? Hell yes. Oh, they got fire flowers. Whoa. If I'm not wrong, this is actually the first time Fire Mario has actually been in the movie. Despite, the entire first movie happening. They showed the cat, but not the fire flower.
Anymore. Yes, I am. People don't change.
There's the problem.
It's just a pipe. Does that pipe also go to New York, or is that just here?
Hey.
What the fuck? Oh my god, it's Yoshi! They made him sound like a Pokemon. Oh, okay. They ain't about to... Again, what does any of this have to do with Mario Galaxy? I mean, I see Yoshi's there, but...
Who is this?
I don't know, it's just a... Oh, okay, they gave it an actual voice.
Just shows up and he's now part of the group.
Okay, so... Oh. So it's literally just Yoshi. That's all they're showing here?
How was that?
Okay, yeah, it's just Yoshi.
People were asking, is Yoshi not going to be in the movie?
No, of course he's gonna be in the movie. He was the post-credit trailer. Which means that, since they did that, they just have to work Yoshi into the movie somehow.
Yoshi was created from the...
I'm just gonna pause this and say that, once again, I don't think I've seen a single shot of Mario, Luigi, and Yoshi in space. From what I understand, Peach and Toad are the only ones to go to space in this movie. Is that wrong to say? I don't think I've seen a single shot of them in space. I'm being so dead ass right now. Why is it called the Mario Galaxy movie? Where does the galaxy come in? It's just absent.
Yoshi was created from the idea of wanting to run around while on a small dinosaur.
Okay, yeah, he certainly completed that goal.
Music.
If you wanted to run around while on a small dinosaur, well, Yoshi is a small dinosaur that you run around on.
In Super Mario World 2, Yoshi's Island.
I did see that, yeah.
And starts...
Was there a Yoshi's Island segment in the movie?
Even after evolving into 3D.
Seriously, what in God's name does this have to do with Galaxy?
Since the last time we spoke,
Hi, Chris.
animation has now been fully completed, and the movie
Oh, really?
post-production. Our teams are now focused on the sound design.
No shit.
and music
That's cool.
That will carry our adventure across the galaxy. Brian has integrated themes from the Super Mario Galaxy games.
Well,
and
that's
is recording
cool.
The score with a 70-piece orchestra.
Wow, I don't know anything about orchestras, but that sounds like a lot. I mean, the Mario Galaxy soundtrack does slap on a galactic level, pun intended, so I'm very excited to see what they come up with.
Okay then, see you later.
Oh, okay, that's it. Okay, bye. It was like a minute long, what? Okay, so you just wanted to say that Yoshi was in the movie. Well, you did it. You followed up on that post-credit scene because, you know, since Marvel, everything has to have a post-credit scene. Honestly, do you think that, like, Yoshi was intended to be in the Mario Galaxy movie, or did they just add him at the end of the first movie and were then like, shit, we kind of got to follow up with that in the Mario Galaxy movie, don't we? Let me just go through that again, actually, because there's a couple of things that I wanted to see. For starters, why is there a Mad Max plot? Why are they going to Toad's Arena? What does this have to do with Galaxy? Like, this is Odyssey, if anything. Yo. There's no way they added the fucking Moai head. By far one of the best captures in Mario Odyssey. They added the big ass, like, stupid looking Moai head. Oh my god, that's amazing. You know, I gotta give him credit. That is extremely saucy. I mean, seriously? They both take the fire flowers and, like, burn off the robes that they have. It's just funny that this is the first time you actually see Mario get a fire flower, despite, like, the entire first movie happening. Like, in that movie, he became big, he became little, he became a cat, and he became a tanuki. But the fire flower went to DK for some reason. Also, now that I'm pausing it, holy shit, look at the amount of detail on their outfits. Dude, they're wearing, like, collared shirts. You can literally see, like, the little slit that the button goes through on the top. Holy shit, that's actually, like, crazy detailed. Damn. Also, I did not think that Mario wore, like, collared shirts. I didn't think that either of them wore collared shirts, but I mean, I guess they are plumbers, so they gotta have, like, some professionalism. So, does this pipe go to New York? Because if I remember correctly, Yoshi was sitting in, like, a New York subway terminal in the last movie. Also,
It's alright.
I can't, like... God, what is the... Genuinely, what... I'm trying to place my finger on, like, what the voice is. I feel like I've heard that exact voice or, like, creature noise before, but I can't remember what it was from, and it is driving me nuts. Like, it's not like a Pokemon, but it's some other kind of, like marketable little creature thing in a movie. I remembered... Yeah, it's just me, future Garrett, interjecting because I remember what I was talking about as I was trying to sleep last night. Yoshi kind of sounds like when the pig died in Minecraft story mode. Truthfully, I guess I'm a little happy that they decided to just give it incoherent creature noises instead of giving it an actual voice, because I know that Yoshi does have a voice. I don't know who the hell they would have casted as Yoshi. But, like, I think just giving it random noises works better. Okay, so the two of them are... Okay, so the two of them, it looks like Mario and Peach are going to, like, Bowser's castle for some reason. Is this in space, actually? No, I'm just gonna assume this isn't in space. Or maybe this is, like, Bowser Jr. Maybe this is in space? I don't know. But, like, I mean, this just looks like Bowser's castle. Like, look at this. There's like crazy traps and shit. There's also Jonah and the giant fish. Is it Jonah? What the fuck is that Bible story? I'm pretty sure it's Jonah. I'm trying to think of what the fucking VeggieTales name was. Why am I thinking VeggieTales? It's Jonah, right? I don't know why I'm trying to think of VeggieTales. Yeah, so there's a giant fish eating a blue toad, which is just, I mean, that's just hilarious, honestly. There's also Luigi wearing the frog suit. And also Yoshi's now here too. I like Yoshi does look good, don't get me wrong. He looks like he fits super well in with the rest of the cast. Like, I feel like I'm trying to come up with a joke or something and be like, oh, Yoshi looks like he's made out of silly putty, or like he's way too stretchable for the rest of the cast of the movie. But no, he actually, like, Yoshi actually fits the style, like, pretty good. Yeah, I got nothing. I'm trying to come up with, like, a funny roast or quip, but I can't think of anything. Luigi fucking murders a giant fish. Oh, I missed that. Apparently Birdo shows up to fucking Milky Way Las Vegas. Seriously, this casino fight is like the one part of the movie that I've actually seen. Well, I mean, there's the other part of, like, you know, like Peach and Toad flying around the planets. This is like the one, like, big planet section that I've actually seen. Just this giant, I'm assuming they're inside a big question block. This is a giant casino. And apparently Birdo's now here. I mean, I guess if you're gonna put Yoshi in, you gotta put Birdo in too. It just wouldn't make any sense. Why are they in a fucking casino? Honestly, that's what I'm wondering. What business does Peach have going into space to go gambling? Unless they're doing some kind of like mob deal. I mean, I know in a bunch of movies they have, you know, the characters all go to like a casino or a fancy restaurant or something. Actually, no, it's usually a casino where they have to like make a deal with some shady dude, and then the deal goes sideways and everybody starts brawling next to the slot machines. That might be what happens here. I don't know. Maybe they're trying to talk to Birdo and be like, hey, could we have one of your several dozen oral offsprings? We need to make some scrambled eggs. And she's like, fuck no. Okay, so that's like Mario, Luigi, and Yoshi. Like, they're obviously, they're jumping around the clouds. They're dodging Lakitu balls. Like, they're all doing stuff. Once again, I'm just gonna reiterate this ad nauseum. Where is the space? Where is the galaxy part of the movie? I feel like Peach is gonna be actually doing the galaxy part, and then Mario, Luigi, and Yoshi are just gonna be off on some other shit for the entire movie. Also, Rosalina's in this movie too. What is the plot here? Like, what are they focusing on? There's giant fish, there's casinos, there's Yoshi, there's Rosalina. How are they gonna fit this all into one movie? Oh yeah, Bowser Jr. is here too. There's so much happening in this movie. Like, what is happening in it?
So some dinosaur just shows up and he's now part of the group. Cool.
Of course, Toad being the comedic realist, he's just like, okay, so you guys just found a fucking dinosaur and now he's just our best friend. All right, got it, cool. I mean, like, Yoshi legitimately looks good. He fits. Like, look at this fucking thing. Also, look at the way that Toad's face just drops, bro. Has he never heard of a Yoshi before in his life? You guys literally went through a forest full of Yoshis in the last movie. Are Yoshis like an invasive species? Why are you looking like you've never seen this thing before? Look at the dude in the back, he's also never seen a Yoshi before. That brings up some like really interesting lore questions for the actual Mario movie universe. Like, are Yoshis like an invasive species? Have they never been seen before? Like, have you not read a single book or gone to a single place in which you've seen a Yoshi? Because I know that there was an entire Smash Bros. Melee type crowd of them in the last movie that you literally walked straight past. I mean, I guess you weren't looking at them, but I feel like it'd be kind of hard to miss, like, the stampede that killed Mufasa over here. I guess maybe he's just confused on why on earth they decided to befriend a wild animal and just bring it back to the city. I mean, it's a dinosaur. I guess, like, if my friend walked into my house with a velociraptor, I'd also be worried. Okay, what is going on here? Okay, wait. I feel like the little stinger at the end, I feel like this is the thing that I have the most questions about so far. Let's just like break it down here. Yeah, let's just break it down here. So, for starters, why does Yoshi have a gun? That looks like an NES Super Scope from like Smash Bros. Why does Yoshi have a weapon? He has a firearm, like an actual gun, with a scope and everything. Two, why is Toad holding Mario and Luigi as babies? Why are there babies? Why are they babies? Where are their clothes, actually? Didn't they have like overalls and shirts beforehand? Yeah, so why are they babies? Also, why is Toad there? And why does Yoshi have a gun? And why is the T-Rex from fucking why is the T-Rex from Mario Odyssey there? Is this a segment of the movie where, like, okay, here's my thoughts. I'm guessing this is gonna be a segment of the movie where I'm guessing like Kamek shows up and uses like some magic or something, like some Ninjago magic, and turns them into babies. And now Yoshi and Toad are gonna be running around and doing like a Yoshi's Island kind of segment, where now they're trying to keep the babies out of harm's way. You know, considering that the children have been dropped off into like Jurassic Park for some reason. I mean, don't get me wrong, like the Yoshi's Island segment, like, you know, that's cool. That's a cool homage or a cool nod or adaptation of you know, like Yoshi's Island as a game and the source material and all that. I will just reiterate the main question at hand here. Where the fuck is the galaxy? Like you have Peach over here actually going to Mario Galaxy and exploring space and fighting people in a giant casino, which that's like the only space thing that I've actually seen. And the only reason that I know it's in space is because there's people playing roulette wheels on the ceiling. I mean, that's like the one part of like Galaxy that I've actually seen aside from them flying around the planets, and Rosalina too. They're gonna have space plots. However, Mario and Luigi, on the other hand, are just speedrunning through every other game in the Mario franchise. They're speedrunning through Yoshi's Island, through Mario Odyssey, through... Actually, that's about it. But still, though, like, one, why are they in Toad's Arena? What does that have to do with Galaxy? And I mean, I guess they're there to get Yoshi, but then... Now they got turned into babies and they're reenacting Yoshi's Island. Again, what does that have to do with Galaxy? Why are Mario and Luigi not in the Galaxy when in the Super Mario Galaxy movie? I really don't want to sound like pissy and annoying, but I'm like, what is the play here? Like, are they gonna go to the Galaxy for like the last act of the movie and that's it? Or maybe maybe the big twist here is that this all has been in the Galaxy, and Toad's Arena and Yoshi's Island are actually on other planets in the solar system, and basically they're just going on these multi-planet hijinks where they have no idea what's like, where it's like, oh, we made it to the big desert planet, and we also made it to, well, actually Toad's Arena's on Earth, but maybe here it's like, oh, Mario, Yoshi, Luigi, and Toad, they go space jumping to try and, find Bowser Jr. and Peach and I guess regroup or something after they get separated. And then they get turned into babies and somehow end up on evil fucking Dinosaur Island. I'm just gonna let them cook here. I trust that there's a method to the madness here, but for now, though, I'm just gonna keep asking, where is the Galaxy in the Galaxy movie? I've like barely seen any of it. Also, Bowser Jr. and Rosalina are still characters. There's like a lot of new things happening in this movie. Honestly, when I think about it, do you think it's gonna be like, I don't know how to describe it, but the situation where they make a movie, or they make something, like a video game or a movie or a book or something, and the first one goes really well, and then they make a second one because that first one goes really well. Then the second one, it like doesn't really have a nice wrapped up with a bow on top ending like the first thing. Instead, it basically it wraps up the stuff from the second thing. However, it then leaves a ton of stuff open-ended to go into the third thing. Because they're like, oh, this went really well, so we're gonna make it a trilogy. And we know we're gonna make it a trilogy when we make the second installment. So we're just gonna give people motivation to watch the third thing by leaving like a bunch of stuff unfinished from the second thing. Like, imagine if we get like Across the Spider-Verse at the end of the Mario Galaxy movie. And then it says, to be continued in the Mario Galaxy 2 movie. I mean, wait, there's actually 2 Mario Galaxies. So, like, they could genuinely do that. I mean, that being said, if they, like, across the Spider-Verse, the entire audience who was watching the Mario Galaxy movie, that would be the most ludicrously stupid thing they could possibly do in terms of the marketing. But, like, there's a chance, honestly. Oh, yeah, I also skipped past this part. Only in theaters April 1st. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I kinda saw that coming because way back when in November, when they announced the Mario Galaxy amiibos, I remember they announced the remaster, and they said like, oh yeah, the remaster's gonna come out in October. However, the Mario Galaxy amiibos are gonna come out on, if I remember correctly, April 2nd. And I'm like, that's a really long time to wait to release amiibos for a game that's coming out in a month. So it did get me thinking, like, they're probably gonna release the movie at the same time as these amiibos. Because, you know, that's why they would wait 4 months to release these things. And I mean, even though I never said it out loud, at least I don't remember saying it out loud on camera, I was right about that. So, suck it. Alright, now, I will say that, as per tradition, whenever I watch these movies, I watch them, and then I go on to Twitter to see what people think of them. I do remember seeing a poster for it earlier, though. Yeah, I remember seeing this poster, where it looks like, hey, here's the actual galaxy. There's a whole galaxy just waiting to be explored. Yeah, here's the actual galaxy part, and I mean, I want to believe that Mario is standing on another planet right now, looking out at the galaxy. Oh, wait a second, is that Gateway Galaxy? I specifically remember that little formation of rocks. Yeah, that is Gateway Galaxy. Oh, that's so pretty. But anyways, yeah, I want to believe that he's standing on another planet right now looking out at space. However, he's probably just on top of like a really tall mountain or something and just looking into space because I have not seen them go to space at all. Maybe they're just saving all the space stuff for the actual movie. I just find it hilarious how the Mario Galaxy movie is like a little bit of Galaxy, and then also a little bit of various other things. All right, let's look up Mario Galaxy movie and see what the miserable Twitter consensus is on the Mario Galaxy movie. Oh yeah, okay. We just gonna ignore the fact that the new Super Mario Galaxy movie trailer has Yoshi with a super scope and showed both Baby Mario and Baby Luigi. Why is this a plot line? Why is Yoshi Island getting mixed up with Call of Duty? Or not really Call of Duty, I guess it more so be Duck Hunt. Or, you know, the most kid-friendly version of the such. Hey Jimmy, give me a Mario Galaxy with no galaxy. I've been saying, bro. That's what I've been saying. Where is the galaxy? The galaxy's just absent. It's not even in the movie. Like, Peach is the only person who's actually been doing galaxy-related stuff. Mario and Luigi are just off on their own shit the entire other time. Not even Yoshi has anything to do with galaxy. Like where is the galaxy coming from? Oh my god, this is killing me. I'm so glad that I'm not the only one that's thinking this. I thought I was just gonna sound like a negative pissy pants over here, but no, okay. That is genuinely like so validating that I'm not the only one who's confused about the lack of galaxy in the Galaxy movie. Great, okay. Good to know that we're getting that out there. Okay, so maybe not everybody thinks that way. One thing they can never get wrong is the visuals in Mario Galaxy. That is true. I mean, the movie does look really pretty. As much as I'm trying to shit on it for, like, comedic purposes, the movie does look really good. And I mean, it's Illumination, so obviously they're gonna do it justice. And considering they have the Nintendo ninjas, like, ready to put a hit on them if they don't do the Mario movie justice, I imagine they're gonna crank out some pretty cool looking stuff. Like, look at this. They got this fish thing. I don't know why there's a giant fish in this movie. But then they also have, they got the desert with dirt bike trails. That's really pretty, actually. And then they have this, which I think this is maybe in space. I don't know for sure, but they have like Mario and Peach running that one death race from Minecraft story mode. Seems very cool though. The queens of the Super Mario Galaxy movie. You got Rosalina, Birdo, and Peach. Mind you, Rosalina and Birdo have both been seen for approximately, I'm gonna say about 42 seconds combined so far. They have like not had any time in this movie. I'm not even sure if they will have any time in this movie, if I'm being totally honest. The Rosalina might just be the post-credit scene. Spike is in the Mario Galaxy movie. How the fuck did you recognize that? Where is that? How did you recognize that? That's like pattern recognition shit. I could barely even make that out. I mean, when I look over at my other screen, when I look over at my tiny screen with the recording software, I can see that, like, I can see the very, very teeny tiny outline of a Spike. How the fuck did you see that? This guy's gotta be a fucking SMG4 fan. There's no way. There's no way that you just saw what is essentially a blur and said, oh my god, that's this thing. What even is this gif? Holy motherfucking shit, the Mario Galaxy movie trailer's peak. Yoshi, Fireflower, Frog Suit, Birdo, and Mauser, Baby Mario, Luigi, Tyrannosaurus X, we are so fucking back. That is true. Like for the amount that I'm shitting on this movie, it is actually, it does look good. There is a lot of like Mario stuff in it. I find it funny that there's not like any Galaxy stuff in it though, but there is just a lot of Mario stuff in general. There's like deep cut references, there's really cool visuals, there's homages to different games. Like, they definitely are making a Mario movie. They're making the next Mario movie. It's movie with Mario stuff. I mean, at the end of the day, that's kind of what we're all here for. So yeah, I guess mission accomplished. Birdo, Claw Grip, and Mauser. What the fuck is Claw Grip? This is Claw Grip? That's a crab. Who is Claw Grip? Is it like an actual Mario character? Hold on. Okay. That is actually a Mario character. It's just a weird looking crab, but it is a real character. I did not know this. Huh. The way Yoshi's holding the gun is the most badass thug gangster shit ever. See, you can tell that they really like the way that Yoshi's holding the gun because they also made it their profile picture. Yoshi can't speak English. Honestly, that is good. I don't even want to imagine what a fucking voice-acted, English-speaking Yoshi would sound like. It would just sound like genuinely cursed, honestly. It would be similar vibes to when fucking Pikachu started speaking in like a regular voice in that one Pokemon movie. Oh my god, that video is so funny because you can just hear the entire crowd be like, what the hell?
Why won't you get more Pokeball? It's because...
Like literally, everybody in that crowd was taken fully off guard by this cute little mouse speaking in perfect English. Like, it would have been very jarring, so I guess it's a good thing that they didn't do that. Where are his shoes? Yoshi has shoes. Why is Yoshi barefoot? Oh, okay. I'm just gonna move on. In regards to the people doom posting and or are worried about the Mario Galaxy movie, allow me to try and ease your minds a bit. That is a whole ass essay. I am not reading all that, but you're saying that, you know, don't be nervous that there's a lack of Galaxy in the Galaxy movie. The Galaxy will come, just not yet. We'll see it eventually. Chris Pratt continues to befriend dinosaurs. That's true. That's literally just Jurassic World. But like, for kids. Mario don't give a fuck. He doesn't. Yo, he looks angry. He's just here to clean out a pipe. Since the movie's coming out April 1st, the joke is that we think Yoshi isn't voiced by a celebrity until at the very end we hear Samuel L. Jackson voices come out of his mouth. Oh my god, that would be fucking amazing. What would that even sound like? Actually, funniest thing possible would be if Yoshi started dropping F-bombs in the middle of the movie. Alright, well, I'm gonna be totally honest. I've been looking around for like a good 40 minutes and I've barely found any memes or shitposts, so I'm gonna just call it there for the Twitter searching. But yeah, in terms of a trailer, this was kind of just the we're just gonna show you that Yoshi is in the movie direct. In fact, if I literally remember, on the Nintendo of America, like on the actual title of the trailer that Nintendo posted, it just says Yoshi reveal trailer. Like, it doesn't say trailer 2, it just says Yoshi reveal. Like, oh yeah, we know that we teased Yoshi in the first movie, so it's just like, here, damn, we'll give it to you. But yeah, I'm still gonna give this movie the benefit of the doubt. I'm still gonna say that it's cooking up something. For starters, though, like just at the current moment, I just find it absolutely hilarious that there's no Galaxy in the Galaxy movie. Literally, this poster right up here is the one instance where you actually see Galaxy, where you actually see Mario galaxying in the Mario Galaxy movie. It would be the funniest thing ever if the Mario Galaxy movie, the Galaxy part only came at like the very end for like the last fight, and the rest of it was just shenanigans all around the Mushroom Kingdom with Yoshi. But yeah, I'm not really sure what else to say here. I imagine they're probably gonna drop another one of these, considering it's only January, so they're probably gonna drop another trailer. If I had to guess, sometime around like March. So, I guess I could just be excited for that. Will they actually show Mario in the Galaxy in Mario Galaxy movie? I guess we're just gonna have to wait and see.